Hello, Angela Meiritz-Reid here, Stampin Up demonstrator based in Christchurch, New Zealand. Today I'm sharing with you these beautiful treat boxes from the new Mini Catalogue. They are on page 11 and I've decorated them with the True Love Designer Series paper. So I thought I'd show you how to pop one together and decorate one. So this is the bottom piece. I'll just show you this part here, which is a really good size for either food items or a cake of soap, some other sort of treat. So I've burnished all the score lines, and then just pop these, bring these side tabs in towards each other, and then fold this piece over, and then the same on the other side. Just pop that in and tuck that down. And then you tuck this short piece in. It's got a little slit in there, and then it sits in there. Once that piece is in, that does hold better. And then this piece comes along, and this little wee tab here just pops in into the wee slit. So it's very tidy and streamlined. And then the outside piece is this piece here. And whether it depends if you're going to cover the whole piece, it's 10.5 centimeters. You'll need a strip of DSP, or smaller depending on what you want to, how much you want to cover. So I've got a piece of this designer series paper that I have trimmed down. It's about 9.5 inches by 4 inches, which is 10.5 by 24 centimeters. And then I've got my score pal, and this is actually in inches, so I will pop the centimeters down below as well as these inches. So it's at 1 3/8, and you want to burnish it reasonably well so that it will fold easily, and also you can see the lines. It's kind of hard to see on this coloured DSP. And then at 3 inches, and then 5 6/8, and 7 3/8. Then I just want to fold and burnish those lines. Just going to pop it around the sleeve, and you can either glue it onto the total piece or just glue the ends, but in this case I don't want it to move, so I'm going to glue it all over it. Just going to pop that in there. At least with the glue you have a bit of chance to wiggle it around. Yeah, simple as that. I'll just tuck it in there so that while I'm working on it, it's more stable. And with this one I thought I'll just use a bit of white twine, and I'm going to add a gold heart, so I'll show you how I went about making the gold heart. So I'm just going to wrap that around about 3 times, and trim that down there. I won't tie the bow, I'll just pop a knot there, and then once I've popped the heart on, I'll tie a bow over the heart. Knot there to keep it in place. Right, pop that to one side. Now to create the heart, what I'm going to do is use some of the gilded leafing, which is also new from the catalogue. It's lots of fun. It's a little bit messy, but I always like getting into a bit of a mess. I'm just going to bring in a scrap piece of paper because it does have a tendency to go everywhere, and a little bit of white paper, white cardstock, just big enough to die cut my heart. This heart is from the dies that coordinate with the Meant to Be stamp set. So what I'm going to do is just get some glue and just randomly, I don't want it to be everywhere, the gold, I want it to be random. And then I have popped some in this little container, and then all I'm going to do is just dump it onto the glue. Just pat it on so it covers the glue. As you can see, it's very soft and fly away. So what I'm going to do is just set that aside to dry, and in the meantime I have got a piece here that I've already glued some of the gold leaf to, so you can see it's there are parts where it's not covered. And then I'm just going to run that through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, so won't be a moment. Here we have little heart covered with the gilded leafing, and then what I'm going to do is put a little hole in there. Use my hole punch, pop that in the top of the heart. I'm just going to thread it through. Tie another knot. And tie a little bow there. Trim. Now with my scissors, down a little bit, and there is another cute little decorated box. So they all going to look super cute together, and just have to now get organised and make some little treats to go in them for Valentine's Day. Take care, and thank you so much for watching, and all the details for everything will be detailed below. Thanks, bye for now.